So what is a legacy? A lot of times when I think of a legacy, I think of things that are passed down, maybe a business that you've built from the ground up that you want to leave for your kids, a house that you've built. I don't know. I've just been thinking a lot about it. Time is the most valuable thing that you can have. You show me where that you spend the majority of your time, and I'll show you what matters most in your life. Earlier, about 15 months ago, my wife and I opened up a coffee shop, and it came from a dream. My parents were small business owners. I wanted to be a small business owner. I wanted to make my own way, provide a living for my family. We opened up this coffee shop, and it was wonderful.
Hey, I'm Devin, and this is Abigail Dadkins, and we're here at Mountain Grounds Coffee Shop.
You know, we learned a lot, made a lot of mistakes, and but there was a lot of reward in it, and things were really moving forward. We weren't making a ton of money, but we were making money. I started thinking about my time, and here I was. I have two young boys, 4 years old and 6 years old. The majority of my time was being poured into this coffee shop, especially my wife's time. She had a set of skills. She baked, decorated cakes, and no one else really done that besides her at the coffee shop. I'm not much of a baker, so she was there really more than I was. Here are our children, some of the best times of their lives. They're stuck in a coffee shop or stuck in the back room. I'm not able to give them the best parts of me because we're exhausted. We've spent all of our time on this coffee shop. Yeah, all this, you know, I wanted to make a way for my family, but if I was to use the same analogy, you show me where you spend the majority of your time, I'll show you what's most important to you. The coffee shop would be by far the most important thing in my life. And I wanted to change that. My boys need a father. They need their mother. They need to be able to be boys. They need to be able to be outside to play. This, along with several other reasons, we decided to close our coffee shop. And last Saturday was our last day of business. And it's a lot of bittersweet, a lot of emotions happening. I want to be able to give my boys something, not so much tangibly, but I want them to have memories, and I want to teach them how to be men, teach them values, teach them morals. For us, it goes like this: God, family, and then church is what's most important to us. With the passing of my friend, the gentleman who's poured so much in my life, really had me thinking. I really just wanted to get outside. I process things better. Anytime I'm going through something, I like to be outside. I've been wanting to go to Observation Tower on High Knob. I've never been, but I've seen beautiful pictures. But it had rained for like 2 weeks, okay? The rain's not gonna stop us. So I said, boys, get your jackets, get your shoes on, we're gonna go out and do a little exploring. We went, got our stuff, picked up some sausage, picked up some eggs, got a skillet, and we took off.
It's rained now for it feels like 2 weeks. Just to give you an idea, normally, like on average in February in this part of Virginia, we get like 3.6, 3.8 inches. Just this past week, we've received a total of 8 inches of rainfall.
We were driving up High Knob. We found a shelter there where they had a little place where you could cook. So we built a fire.
What else do we? Yeah, cook. It would be hard to cook without fire, wouldn't it?
We cooked right there, had some coffee.
Sit on the table. Rolls on pressing. Oh yeah. The joys of the French press. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, all right. Beautiful. Money.
And it was so much better than regular coffee was anyway. Could have been in my head, but the coffee was so good. It was just awesome listening to the conversations my boys were having while we were cooking, spending quality time together. We connected in that moment. And it's a memory I'll always remember, and I hope that they will always remember that as well.
Are you excited? Oh yeah, breakfast is served in the mountains on High Knob. What's your rating on breakfast? How good was the breakfast at the campfire? You didn't like the eggs? Dude, have you even tried the eggs?
So we finished up breakfast. We went on up the mountain to Observation Tower, and we started walking up this hill. I'm just looking at my children walking up through there and thinking how blessed that I am. And so many times I take things for granted, but in this moment, everything makes sense. All of my priorities are straight, and everything is just right. And as we get up there, we've been hoping for this beautiful view. Unfortunately, it was so foggy, we couldn't see maybe 150 yards. It was pouring the rain. The wind was blowing really hard.
All right, we made it, didn't we?
It doesn't even matter about that. We made some awesome memories, and I will always remember that. So maybe you're watching this and you're thinking about your time. If you look at the analogy that I gave you earlier, show me where you spend the most time and I'll show you what's most important to you. Maybe that's out of line with what you want it to be. Maybe you need to change a few things.